one of the reasons why you should watch the results tomorrow very, very closely is because we believe it's not about two states. It's certainly not about two states. Because in terms of the big picture, here are the questions you should be asking today, and we'll try and analyze our, through the day to give you a sense of how these questions are answered if we look at the verdict. One, is this election model going to be the blueprint for the BJP in the future? Let's go through them very, very quickly. The second critical question is, how will these results determine the importance of regional parties in the future? Remember, the BJP is on such an upswing, it doesn't need regional parties. Regional parties in India have grown with alliances and joint ventures with national parties. Will non-BJP parties be forced to realign, given the dominance of the BJP, the way that it is growing today? Well, that could very much happen. Also, another reason why this election is very important for the big picture is what happens to the Congress party. Will it be able to recover after this? A critical question I think I'll be looking very closely. Unless the Congress party changes its leadership, its options could be limited. And most important, will this election, decisively prove that the best way for the BJP is to focus on development and dump issues like love jihad, because they lost the UP elections when that happened. We also believe this is not about two states alone, and 5 quick reasons why this is not about two states alone. These results tomorrow, so whether you're in Assam or in Rajasthan, these results are going to impact you, is one. Because will this be the end of coalition politics and the emergence of a single party rule? Maharashtra has not had a single party since when, Jay? Not had a single party rule since?
Maharashtra has not had a party obtain a majority in the assembly since 1985. 90 was the first time they got a party without a majority, and it's been so ever since.
So the point we are making is, BJP wins India as a single largest party. Nationally also, if at a state level, if a single largest party emerges, changes
it's the dawn of a new era in Maharashtra.
Changes things a bit, right? What do you think, Sabha?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, this is such a significant election, Arnab, because first of all, the financial lifeline of the Congress is completely choked out. Even in the Lok Sabha election, candidates were complaining, there is a money that Congress candidates that they raise. And then there is a certain amount that was demarcated by the leadership to reach them.
Yeah.
Do you know that in places like Andhra Pradesh, a certain amount reached and the second check never arrived.
Yeah.
The Congress kept back its finances, and only as long as the Bharat Nirman, as the advertising campaign was being paid for Bharat Nirman, did they go out with a big campaign during the Lok Sabha election.
That's right.
After that, they've just sort of been gathering and trying to, as when a flood is coming, you gather a few things in your portly and you try and save your house. This is what has happened with the leadership, Arnab, and this is going to be a problem because the few states that they have now, the chief ministers are not going to want to share or give resources to a discredited
So more and more I'm looking at it, Hartosh and Nirja, this election is a trend election for us. It's going to tell us, if May 16th was like a watershed election, we got a result which even the BJP found pleasantly surprising. This is the trend election. It's sort of dragged on since then, hasn't it, Hartosh? It's dragged on, the Congress party is dragging itself on, but now it's going to be a moment of truth. Where do we go from here, Hartosh?
Yeah, actually, the impact of Modi on state politics, I think, clarifies a lot of things. From now on, you are actually seeing the paradigm of how Indian politics will unfold over the next 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
BJP, single party, a clear calculation of a campaign centered around Modi with careful calculations on the ground to believe caste is disappeared. No, the Dera Sacha Sauda was a very important factor.
Yeah.
So all those calculations go hand in hand with Modi's presence. On the other side, how do you face this? How do you contest this? Bihar may have been a model, but the question is from now on, what is the opposition going to do? How are they going to plan this out? It cannot be at random. They really need to face this with some kind of concerted idea.
I take the point. Now I take Nirja and Navika on the next question. Will this be is this going to be the end of the road for pre-poll alliance and a renewed thrust for this going solo party? If you're ambitious, if you have a leader, if you have sort of a political model, and if you're a risk taker, go for broke. Go for broke.
I think
is this going to be a new strategy?
The answer is yes and no. For the BJP, it will be go solo because they've tasted blood. But for the regional parties and the Congress on the other side, the situation, because it becomes Narendra Modi versus the others, they will have to come together. Otherwise, their existence will be threatened.
That is going to be the key, isn't it, Navika?
But I don't know how many regional parties will begin to ally with the Congress party, which is on a losing streak. It seems to have absolutely no self-preservation formula for itself. So who's going to actually back the Congress? The Congress is pretty much going to be left alone, trying to find
why
out
does
its
it
own
have to
policy.
be the Congress?
But the way you look
Why
at
does it have
That's
to be
the
the
answer.
Congress?
That's
so which
actually
is,
the
which is
Congress.
why so far it's been the principal opposition party,
So
even
far.
with 44
So far.
seats in Lok Sabha. But the story for the Congress is getting extremely messy.
Yeah.
Regional parties will have to look at a federal front kind of
Sunil wants to
situation.
come in on that, but Sunil, let me put last question here and then I'm coming to you. My last question is, will regional parties be able to arrest their downward fall and regain lost pride post the Lok Sabha elections? Gaurav Bhatia and the debate I'm going to on that point. Do you think it's happened? Do you think some BJP leaders are getting too smug about the present situation?
No, I think there are two things which are coming through for the BJP. This love jihad system doesn't work. It's a clear scene. Now he's only going to talk development.
You think
there's
so?
going to be a new BJP which is going to arrive on the scene under Modi.
Yeah.
And all
There's
these
going to be
other things are
change
all
in-
going to go out of the window.
Okay.
There's
He
going to
doesn't
be a
want to talk
change in the
anymore of that.
central governance model. Or
Absolutely.
It's not
Governance,
just at the
growth,
state level that
employment.
you'll see the BJP.
That's what Modi
There'll
wants
be
to
a cabinet
deliver.
expansion. There will be a reforms push.
Tough economic decisions.
There will be tough economic decisions. It started today on the eve of the results in Maharashtra and it's likely to continue for the next
Okay,
6 months.
Gaurav Bhatia, back to the debate. And I'd like to introduce Satyapal Jain. We're on our last stretch right now. Satyapal Jain, you can't rule out the possibility of others grouping together against you. Welcome to the debate. Gaurav Bhatia wants to make a point. I think Gaurav Bhatia first. You wanted to make the point to the BJP quickly, then Mr. Jain will respond. Yes, Gaurav.
Yeah, sure. Arnab, at this point of time, I think Congress is completely decimated. Even in the Lok Sabha, they are not even at 1/10 the strength of the entire Lok Sabha. And I think, it need not be that the Congress would be the pivotal point around which we will see the realignment. In fact, regional parties
it be?
in UP, Bihar, it can, with a performance in UP, if it is a good performance, it could be the Samajwadi Party, it could be the JDU.
Sabha is countering you.
BJD.
Gaurav, Sabha is countering you.
Gaurav, can you
Regional
get
parties-
together with BSP
No,
or Mr.
can I-
Anjan gets together with the Trinamool or the Anna DMK and DMK get together? There
Which is
no
unlikely.
region.
They
Which is
can't.
all unlikely.
Very unlikely.
Which is all unlikely.
Sabaji,
There is going to be no
let me
regional
tell you, Sabaji,
challenge either. There is no
Sabaji,
Congress challenge. There will be no
in
regional
UP, the
challenge
political
either.
equations are... Sabaji, I will answer you.
Gaurav?
I think in UP, the political equations are very different because even in the by-polls, the Samajwadi Party was contesting on its own. We were able to wrestle out 8 out of 11 BJP seats. So therefore, at least in UP, I can say
BSP
does not have
opposition
the kind of
because the
target
BSP did not
required.
contest the by-elections. Maybe you wouldn't have had such an easy run if the BSP was there.
Definitely not.
No,
You know,
that's
your
only
leader
a
Mulayam Singh
presumption.
Yadav,
People
Gaurav,
say
Do
that
you know
at
what
one
happened
point
with the
before the
BSP?
by-election,
No, no,
that
no.
they-
No, no, no.
he should come to
Navika, you
understand
don't
the
know.
Of the Dalit
Navika,
say.
you don't know the reality. Grassroots reality in Uttar Pradesh. You don't know. The BSP votes went to the BJP. You know that? The entire BJP
Yes,
80%
exactly.
vote
A lot
in the
of analysts
by-election
say
in
that.
Uttar
The
Pradesh
Dalit vote
went to the
shifted towards
BJP.
the BSP.
No, no, what
Satyapal Jain.
Dalit? No, no, what
Satyapal Jain.
Dalit? What Dalit in my area?
See,
I
Satyapal
was
Jain.
in my area. All the votes, all the votes, the BSP went to the
Acha,
BJP.
let Mr. Jain now come in. Mr. Satyapal Jain, necessity is the mother of invention. The political necessity today is for the opposition parties to survive. No, Mr.
I have listening to the
Gaurav,
point
Gaurav,
of view of both Mr. Ranjan as well as Mr. Gaurav Bhatia.
Yeah,
So
go
far as the so-called unity of the so-called secular parties are concerned, I don't understand who is stopping them from uniting, who is stopping them from coming together, who is stopping them from forming an alliance. As a matter of fact, this slogan of so-called secular parties, secularism, is not a reason for their unity. It is an
Mr.
excuse
Jaina, we
for
don't just call
the
ourselves
defeat
so-called
that they are facing.
secular.
Now in
fact,
Haryana,
we have many other
in Haryana, may I
qualities
tell
that-
you, in Haryana,
So you are
Nitish
calling
Kumar,
us so-called secular.
Dev
We
Gowda,
didn't even
Lalu
use the
Prasad
term.
Yadav came to address rallies in
BJP
favor
has
of the
got
Indian National
so used to
Lokdal.
being
They were
called
all
a
on the
communal
same
party
same form.
that you start
There
on a
even the
defensive.
representative of the Akali Dal was also there. So far as we are concerned, we have absolutely no problem. Let them join hands, but can they do? Will in
Easier
in
said
UP,
than
will
done,
the
Gaurav.
SC
You know,
and
that's
the
the
BSc
point. It's
both
easier
claim
said
to be
than
secular?
done.
Will they join?
Arnab,
It's
West
all
Bengal,
right
TMC,
it's all right to come on television and say we come together against the BJP. First of all, by doing so, you are acknowledging that
Arnab,
India is BJP on the one side and everybody else on the other. You acknowledge that
Arnab,
today.
in 2000,
You acknowledge that. No, do you acknowledge that today?
Arnab.
Do you acknowledge that
No, it
today? Yes, Mr.
requires
Ranjan, do you
consultation.
acknowledge that? That's
Yes,
the reality,
I
isn't it?
do acknowledge it requires deliberation. It requires a common ideology which would prove cohesive for all parties. And
Okay,
it cannot be
Atul Kumar
superficial.
Ranjan, then I'm
But
closing
when
with the panel. Atul Kumar Ranjan.
No, so far as
Atul Kumar Ranjan.
BJP needs to be contested.
I think one line from the
as
chair,
you correctly said,
कार वहाँ गुजर गया,
that
तो
is the mother of all
that
invention,
is
it
the
could
now
be done.
position of the CPI
1
and the
minute,
CPM.
Atul Ranjan,
They have lost
1
the
minute
ground.
for Atul Ranjan and then we are closing with the panel.
Now
Yes,
they can
Mr.
only
Ranjan.
debate on the television channels. They have no ground level reality.
No, Arnab, one point I tell you, Mr. Jain was telling many
What
facts.
are you talking about?
Arre Baba, listen 1 minute. You are repeating the same point. The point is, Mr. Jain is saying that the many people went and addressed the leader at the rally at the Haryana. But what happened? Why is Akali Dal campaigned against the BJP in Haryana? Why
So if
Shiv
the Akali
Sena
Dal is
is
it is common.
campaigned against in Maharashtra? These are the...
So where is the close slogan of communalism and secularism has gone? You are just fighting for power. This issue of communalism and secularism is only an excuse for you.
BJP can win on its own. Even if all of you all get together and campaign, how does it
I
help?
think you do not want that you should be heard. You don't want that you should be heard. So I think I should disturb you. Listen first, Mr. Jain, that your problem is also very
I have been
typical one.
listening you for the last 1 hour.
NDA is also not a homogeneous one. No. What?
Is Mamta Banerjee and you have the same ideology, Anjan ji? Do you and Mamta Banerjee have the same ideology? Do you and Mamta Banerjee have the same ideology?
We have not, but you are the very... No. I think you are the most loved brother of Mamta Banerjee. आप जैसे
the point. Why are you...
Secularism gone.
No. Our relation with Mamta Banerjee.
Mr. Ranjan, I tell you, Mr. Ranjan, if you, one second, Mr. Ranjan, I want to tell you, when I started my reporting career, one second, when I started my reporting career, I used to report on the Communist Party of India. And Mr. Ranjan used to sit on the 5th floor or whatever of the Communist Party of India. He was one of the most soft-spoken members of the Communist Party of India. Over the last 1.5 decades, Mr. Ranjan has hardened into a tough political personality. Mr. Ranjan, may I make a personal request to you, since I know you for many years, that why don't you take some of the aggression that you have today
hardened personal. No. I am a hardened political personality, but you can speak for anybody one. Your work is, you can speak for CPI, you can speak for Congress Party, you can speak for BJP. You are a nirmal jal. You are a very nirmal jal. You can be put any pot and you take the shape. You can take the shape. You are such a nirmal jal that you are such a pious water in whatever you are put. You are taking the shape.
Joking, Mr.
What a
Ranjan.
good Arnab, my dear.
I'm just joking, Mr. Ranjan. You're fighting with me today. I have today got attacked. One second. I have got attacked by the BJP. I have got attacked by the left. If the Congress had come, they would have also attacked me. Maybe they have not come because they want to spare me today. I must be doing something right. Okay, my last question here is, by the way, now I'm enjoying this debate. I want to tell all our viewers...
You are an anchor. That's the point.
Mr. Ranjan, listen to me. I want to tell all our viewers, including Atul Kumar Ranjan, Gaurav Bhatia, Satyapal Jain, everyone, wherever you're watching today, I am requesting your viewership on Times Now. I start at 7 o'clock with our team. We're going to work hard through the day, through all our graphics and representation and our analysis.
I love Arnab I love Arnab your style. Arnab, I love your style. I love your style. That is the you are having.
Acha, one thing, I think the whole panel has to say we all love Arnab you.
Arnab,
We also love you, Anjan.
you have all qualities of Arnab, you have all qualities of Rekha.
Okay, I stop at that point. I'm coming to our panelists. Okay, I thank our political panelists Gaurav Bhatia, Atul Kumar Anjan, Satyapal Jain. Watch the elections with Times Now. I'm now going back to our panel here. Okay, looking forward to tomorrow. Everyone has a story they are looking for, right? The story I'm looking for is the story of how the opposition will respond. Can each one of us just say one line on what the story is that they are looking for in tomorrow's election? Starting with you, Navika. What is the story that you'll be looking for?
I'm looking for the BJP's confidence in Narendra Modi and Amit Shah duo, and whether they can actually deliver that. And if they can, then it opens a whole new chapter in political.
So you're looking at the BJP, at the Modi Amit Shah duo and the impact they will have. Nirja.
I think Modi has proved to be, as a polarizing figure, it's gone to his benefit.
Yeah,
so
it's
far,
worked for him.
It's worked for him. And I would look at, how the opposition is going to get its act together, because there'll be there's implication for the others.
Okay.
Much more. I mean, we're clear about where the BJP is headed now.
Yes, Nirja.
I'm looking for the fact that the young in India now want change. And if Modi and all come back and they can deliver, this change is here to stay for the next decade. That's what I'm looking for. Is the change that Modi and BJP can bring about in this nation. What's that got to do
with the result?
The result, because if he wins in this, then his commitment to change becomes even stronger.
Okay, point taken. Cephalogically and otherwise, what are you looking for?
Cephalogically,
you look at many things, so it must be difficult for you to pick one out.
Cephalogically, I would really like to look at if the Amit Shah formula can be seen as some sort of a science of winning elections, if that can be done. And politically, if the Congress seems vanquished, but is BJP completing the transition to becoming the principal pole of Indian politics?
Right.
That's the thing.
Okay, Sabha?
Arnab, I think the BJP is already there. It is what Congress was, it dominated the politics. We are just seeing the consolidation of that big thrust that happened on May 16th. This is a very, very significant consolidation. I think after that, the real agenda of the Modi government, like it or not, will now start getting unveiled.
Right. Hartosh.
There was a news break you mentioned that Chautala might actually get support from the Congress if the numbers so pan out.
Yeah.
In the wake of Bihar, I find that very interesting, because I think there is maybe a realization in the Congress they can't lead a front from the front, but they can actually take a back role, take the back seat, and let other parties dominate and support them actually. If that realization is there, that is probably the only coherent response the Congress can offer.
Well, so just to quickly summarize, I think our panelists have put it, much better than I could have. Just summarize the three things they are looking for. One, of course, a couple of them mentioned the Modi-Amit Shah duo and the impact they will have on national politics. Some of them feel the focus will be on the Congress. Hartosh says the Congress party may have to swallow some hard realities about being junior partners in states, which is going to be quite a come down given where the Congress party is placed at. And many of our panelists believe that tomorrow's result could see the unfurling of a new governance agenda of a more confident Prime Minister. Well, these are some of the stories we are looking for. I really look forward to one thing, and that is your viewership. So wherever you are and whatever you're doing, be with us tomorrow on October 19th. It's going to be a big day in Indian politics. See you tomorrow. Good night and goodbye.